Hello, what's up ladies and boys who are watching this video. My name is Jonathan Yoga Kristiadi, or you can call me Joe or Nathan or Yoga. It's up to you. Or you can call me my full name. That is okay for me. Bam! That's a nice jump scare, right? So, before we jump into the topic, I would like to thank my parents and my grandmother who understand me that I need a lot of space and a lot of time to make this video happen. So I talked to them and moved them into the different side of the room so they will not hear my voice. And I want to thanks to my brother Abraham Yogyakarta. He's alumni Atma Jaya too, and he lent me the camera and the tripod. So if my brother doesn't lend me these items, this video will not happen. And I want to thanks to my friends Christopher Putra Darmawan who give me the software to edit the video. So I would like to thanks to you, my friends. And there's a lot of people who helped me to make this video happen. So I would like to thanks to all of my friends. And I would like to thanks to, actually this is the YouTube channel, the no copyright songs. So I use the songs from them and there's no copyright. So I would like to thanks to my favorite songs channel. So I would like to thanks to you. And let's jump to the topic. And right now I want to talk about something that maybe will interest you or maybe not, and you are not interested or not. You can watch it until the end. So yeah, watch it until the end. I want to ask you something. Do you like traveling or going a trip for a business maybe? And if you are really like it, then this topic will suit you. But first, I want to explain about what is tourism. Tourism is a travel for pleasure of business or touring or attracting, accommodating, and entertaining tourists. It can be international or just within in this nation maybe. Like I want to go to Raja Ampat, then it is called my traveler's country. Yeah, that's it. Tourism is just like going trip to another country, but if you go to your inside your nation, it will include tourism. Tourism uses by a country to raise their income, and it is vital and important because it can affect so many different things like social, cultural, educational, and economic. Tourism brings a lot of income into a local economy in ways of goods and services. Statistics say in 2012, international tourism arrivals reached 135 billion. It is so many, you know. Indonesia itself in 2016 reaches 1,223 million tourist arrivals. For Indonesian, I think that number it's amazing, you know. Indonesian is really a small, you can call it small country, small nation, but it is a lot of beautiful scenery like Raja Ampat. You should go there, okay? Having surges of 15.54% compared to 2015, which is so awesome because of this I love Indonesia. You know, 15% is already a lot. So for the sake of increasing amount of tourism in Indonesia, I have some idea for a trip, and I think you will be like it, okay? Of course, this trip will not available now, but I think for 10 or maybe 20 years, I think it will be happen, but it could be not. So just wait, okay? Maybe some of you thinking that this is impossible, you must be kidding me, or something like that. But are you so childish? But not. But wait, this idea took a lot of time and a brain function. No, not a brain function. And because of this idea took a lot of effort and took a lot of time, then boom, it is not my poster, but me, Aldo, and Gianni and Ricky put some works together to make this idea happen. This is our masterpiece. Interesting, right? When you see the picture, the poster. Why are we choosing this idea? The number one is because unique. And right now maybe you think you will never expect about this idea. Maybe some of you will expect this idea. I think some people really need new and crazy extraordinary trips that can satisfy their needs. Maybe some of you will need something that increase their excitement more and finding something new, because curiosity of human will never be end, and it will keep going and going and going, especially about something that they don't know yet. And the second, we rarely know about flying cars, right? And this trip will be include of flying cars. We will not go like a plane, like a car, or like a motorcycle, or like a train, but this will include of flying cars. Maybe you know, like Harry Potter. Yeah, that's it, like a flying car. Whoosh. Not many sites talking about the flying cars yet. It can be controversial, or maybe it can be real, but I think the corporation maybe who makes the flying cars not make a public yet, but we will see it, I think, for the next couple of years. Some of sites already talking about the price, about $400,000 to $1.6 million, which is it is so expensive. That price based on Forbes. Just wow. The third, traveling up in the sky has its beauty itself than the ground. Traveling up in the sky, like not what you think, as high as plane fly. No, absolutely not. It's not that high, because it will affect people and animals too because of that. Considering child really like going with an airplane, like me, at first when I was in the kindergarten, I really like and enjoying my first trip using an airplane to go to Kalimantan. This will be perfect for them. Not just children, but all ages can go and join this trip too. Maybe your family can go with you too. Okay, but we suggest people with heart problem or afraid of height, like a phobia, we recommended you to not going this trip. We really not recommended to you. For the cost, don't worry, it is categorized as a cheap one. The ticket includes foods for animals. So for the cost of 1500,000 rupiah, I think for the couple next year, it is so cheap, because we provided you with flying cars for 1500,000, and flying cars that is so cheap, okay? And if you have children with under 2 years old, cost of the tickets will be free. For ordinary days, you get 20% off. That discounts include when you fill up the seats. It will be 4 seaters, one include for the driver. And you must fill up 3 seats and you will get 20% off. But if you not, you will pay exactly like the regular price. And this is what are you waiting for, right? Holidays? For the holidays, we will give you 40% off to all people. Yay! It is cheap, right? But wait, we have some qualifications to you, considering that I said before, we not recommended you for people who have heart problems, or maybe like you afraid of height. We have some qualification that you will need to fill up so we can guarantee about your safety. The first and must is healthy, because when you go to the holidays and you sick and you forced by your family to go holiday with them, you will not enjoy it, right? So the first and the must is healthy, and the second is not afraid of heights. Considering that our trip is going up to the sky, then you must not afraid of the height. And you saw it at my poster. The titles of my trip is like the zoo in the sky. Clearly it is said sky, so it will be the same with going to other country using an airplane. So you have to not afraid of height. But if you dare, it is your responsibility, okay? Last, about the heart problem. We really think about your safety, okay? We cannot say that you are not allowed to go in this trip. You can also enjoy this trip, but we have something that you need to agree with us. As long as you take a few precautions before we going to fly. In general, air travel doesn't pose a great risk to most people with heart diseases. Why it is so risky? Because as you fly higher, the oxygen will be relatively low, and barely compensated can experience difficulty such as dyspnea, lightheadedness, and angina. We have some facilities you can enjoy on your trip. At first, flying cars. Of course, flying cars, because we are going to the sky. But we need some transportation to go up there. Flying cars will help you to reach your destination. Our cars have air conditioner, of course. We will have some air conditioner, and you will have some music player to relax your body or your mind. When we are going to the destination, we have some mini LCD players that will inform you about some information about your trip and the animals included in the zoo. We give some free animal foods too, that, like I said before, it is included with your ticket. If the situation is getting worse, we have some patrolling flying ambulance. It is all about flying. The ambulance is flying too. The patrolling flying ambulance will go fly around the places. If you need some oxygen, then patrolling flying ambulance will help you to go through your misery. Misery.
No.
We give you free items too, like a souvenir. Each person will get one souvenir only. But if you want to get more, then we have some entertainment area after you going a zoo trip. At the end of your trip, you will drive into the entertainment area. The entertainment area will be include food court, souvenir shop, and a playground. So if you want to get more souvenir, then you can buy at the souvenir shop. Sounds cool, right? We have stations and gas stations up and down. Up for the stopping point at the entertainment area. At down, we will have some fueling and arriving and departing. So maybe some of you guys have a lot of questions. How can it fly? First, we make some artificial islands on the ground and for the entertainment area. After it done, we make some like a cube, and the islands will be put into the cube. After it done, we make a magnetic field. We have two magnetic fields under the island and on the ground. So how this is work is put the both magnetic fields at the bottom of the islands, the artificial islands that we make, and on the ground. So we put the both magnetic fields at the same poles, at the positive poles or negative poles. Because you learn physics, right? Because when it has the same poles, the two magnetic fields will be reject each other. Because of that, we have some idea to put magnetic field into the strip. So we use the concepts of the magnetic fields in our trip because it will reject each other, and because of that, the island will fly. So we have some facilities too that you can free taking a picture of the animals based on the research I searched in the internet. Some of the animals will not affected by these flashes, but some of the animals will be affected because nocturnal animals who doing some activities on the night, and then when you use a flash camera, then it will affect the animals. So that's it, guys. Our trip will be considered as educational trip, and not only children can join our trip, all of you, all ages can join this trip, but with some of qualifications. It is cheap, and we have some security that provides to save your safety. So, are you satisfied enough about this explanation? What are you waiting for?
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
So, what are you waiting for? Come join our extraordinary crazy trip. It is not crazy. Maybe I'm crazy, maybe you, I don't know. That you will never forget in your life. Bye bye.
Cause I can fly.